At last, Elowood's long-awaited reunion with his father, as well as their painful farewell. After escaping the Dread Isle, they returned to the port city of Badon. Elowood remains silent for the duration of their passage. He sits cradling his father's cold hand, as if to warm it back to life. Ninian, are you feeling better? Yes. That's good. Long time no see, Nils. You've grown, haven't you? Is it really you, Lindis? It seems like it's been so long. Even though it's only been a year since I saw you last? So much has happened since we left you and Kaelin. Hey, care to talk about things the rest of us can follow? Who's he? This is Hector. He's Marquis Ostia's brother. Don't let his attitude fool you. He acts mean, but he's decent enough. Acts mean. Seems pretty mean to me. And you might remember this one. He's... Yep, I remember. He's the man who helped Ninian. You're Albert's son, aren't you? Your red hair, gentle eyes, and even voice. You're just like him. Where did you meet my father? At the Dragon's Gate. He set us free after we'd been captured. We escaped in a small boat, but I was thrown out in a storm. When I woke up, I was back on Valor. For a time, I hid in the ruins by myself. Then, I sensed something really dangerous. When I raced to the Dragon's Gate, I saw everything. Nils. When we pulled Ninian from the boat, she'd lost her memory. I can't believe we brought her right back to her captors. What a horrible thing to do. I'm sorry. Lady Lin, you did nothing wrong. When Nils fell overboard, I didn't know what to do. I became lost within myself. If only I had been stronger. All of this could have been avoided. I am truly sorry. Ninian's power is greater than mine, but it costs her physical and emotional strength. Nurgle exploited that weakness. Ninian, Nils. Was he after you because you have the power to call dragons? I think it's because we can open the Dragon's Gate. Just calling them? Nurgle can do that on his own. Are you serious? Yes, but it requires a tremendous amount of quintessence. Quintessence? That's what Nurgle called it. The substance of the human spirit, power, energy. The essence of life itself. Nurgle, he stole this quintessence. What happens to those whose quintessence is stolen? They die. Neither Ninian nor I have that power. Lin knows we only have our special power. Anyway, Nurgle needed to gather a large amount of quintessence. So he sent his henchman, Ephidel, to get close to Marquis Laus. He sought to plant the seeds of war in Darren's power-hungry heart. To what end? It seems the quintessence in each person varies in strength. A person of strong mind and body has hundreds of times more energy than the average person. It sounds like there aren't many people like that, though. It took too long for Nurgle to find people with enough strength. Although it would take time, Nurgle said the easiest way to get that much quintessence was by starting a war. So he planned to make up for quality with quantity? Is that it? Black-hearted fiend? Are all men nothing but pawns to him? Ephidel brought Elbert to the Dragon's Gate. He said he'd found the ideal source they sought. Nurgle's plans for war had been stopped, and yet he was happy. He'd taken so much energy from the nights traveling with Elbert. He was sure he'd get even better quintessence from Elbert. Nils! Oh, I'm sorry, Lord Elwood. It's alright. When I found my father at the Dragon's Gate, I knew his knights were no longer allowed. Elwood, your father told us that he had a son. He said you were blessed with natural fighting ability. But he also told us you were compassionate and disdained fighting. He told us that his son would be a better ruler than he was. He told us that he would sooner sacrifice himself than see his homeland Lycia embroiled in the flames of war. That's... When we lost all hope at the Dragon's Gate, your father always spoke to us of happy things. Well, he mainly spoke of his cherished son and his dear wife. But Ninian and I, we loved him very much. His stories about his family, they saved us. Oh, Father. Hector? You should let him be alone for a while. Sure. Come on, Ninian. Nils. Uh-oh. Sorry about being quiet there. I wanted to let that little moment happen. So, what do we do now? On to what happened to Nurgle. Lord Elbert gave him a grievous wound when he stabbed him. His wounds will not kill him. That's what Lord Elbert said too. Do you know what he meant? Nurgle uses quintessence on himself as well. His wounds heal quickly. His body does not age. So he isn't human? If nothing else, he's... What is it? Call everyone. Enemies approach. Elwood deserved a little more time to rest. Well, then we'll handle this ourselves, shall we? Here you all are. Elwood. Listen, get ready for battle. I want to get this over with quickly to protect villagers. Meet the enemy commander and drive them out of here. Hey, little guy, go hide in the village. No way, I can help you out. Nils, you really are a big help, but shouldn't you be with Ninian now? Alright. Let's go! We're back on track. As usual, I'm gonna do some prep and I'll be right back. So one thing I didn't talk about last time was the member card and why we needed it so badly and why I was trying to get it even though it took me hours. And it's honest, the reason I didn't talk about it is because I didn't think it was important yet, and that's because I thought it's for a feature called the Secret Shop, and I thought there was only one in the game because there's only one I ever use. And basically there were two in the last map and I didn't know about them, and now that I do know about them, here are the items on screen now and what they are. And if you look in the description, there will be a link that'll take you to a site that'll tell you where all the secret shops are. But be careful because there are spoilers there. It basically tells you, there's screenshots of the chapters, and there are units there that look different than they do now in my playthrough. So just viewer discretion is advised and all that stuff. As you can also see, there is an arena on this map, so bring units that you want to level up. Okay, so these are my units I'm bringing into this battle. I'm bringing the 3 lords. I'm bringing Rebecca, Sarah, Raven, Lorena, Sane, Candace, and Urk. Now you might notice that Urk, Canis, Sane, and Raven, and Rebecca all have an extra item on them that I got rid of something else for. Those are their promotion items. Knights Crassworks on Knights and Cavaliers. Orion's Bolt works on Archers and Nomads, so on and so forth. You can use these to basically promote your units, and since there is a since there is an arena here, we can level up. And speaking of leveling up, Marlinus, oh wait, Indian, stop! Where are you going? I'm going to help. Oh no, you're not. You're still too weak. But I merely wish to help Lord Elwood, even if just a little. I stole his father's life from him. I know this will never make up for it. Nils, please. I understand. Give me your hands. I'll give you some of my power. You'll just get in the way if you go out like this. Nils, I'm sorry. That should do it. Help them for me too. Thank you. Anyway, like I was saying, since there's an arena here, we are able to basically level up our units, and I'm going to be leveling up those units in particular to essentially basically get promoted. And I'm also going to be leveling up the lords all the way up to level 20 as well. Anyway, Ninian is using a dance to basically let us move again. No, not that kind of dance. So Ninian is basically like Nils was, except she also has Nini's Grace, which allows her to increase allies' defenses for a turn. Alright, so let's start out with... here we go. See, I probably don't need to do that grinding, honestly, but I'm going to anyway, because it'll make my life easier. Alright, so we got weapon disadvantage. Alright. Maybe I don't need to do the grinding, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna send Elwood up here and keep Rebecca behind him. Gonna have Lynn visit this house. Why all the noise? It's the middle of the night. What? A fight? Are you going to do something? Really? Then here, take this. It should aid you. It's a restore staff. It'll wake you up from sleep and cure poison. Basically, it'll cure what's wrong and bring you back to normal. Now I'm tired. Why can't you people fight at a decent hour? Really though, guys, come on. Alright, there is an armory over here, and one up here. There's also a shop here, and one down here. So, there's a lot of opportunities to be able to essentially gear up for that arena, and this is personally my favorite arena to grind in. And actually, I might be wrong on this, but I think this might be the last arena in the game. I don't remember that off the top of my head, so don't quote me on it, but it might be, so just be aware of that. Alright, let's use you. Steel Lance. Steel Lance it is. Or you know what? Let's use the Javelin, because then when he goes to attack, if he attacks Lorena, we'll be able to counterattack. Now let's see. Honestly, actually, you might just want to move up. I can have Elowood move a little bit higher up there. I think there are enemies up there. I'm not 100% certain. Elowood can move again. Have a move right there. And if no enemies come down, then I'll just deal with it. Alright. I'm gonna make this episode a little bit longer because of the fact that we were doing cutscenes the whole time. And now he's dead. Like I said, probably don't need to do that grinding, but gonna do it anyway. Yep, knew it. There's a guy up here. Okay, he did the smart thing and went and attacked Sane. Let's see. Maybe I can save myself some grinding and get a kill for Sane now. What do you got? You got a sword. Let's do Iron Bow. And then let's also... is there more? Yeah, let's do... There we go. Fire's more accurate, so I like using it. Rook gets a level up. And torch, send that back to Merlinus. I want to make sure that we can get to that house. So, our objective is just to kill the leader this time around, so I don't really need to, like, go super crazy on murdering everyone, but it is more experience, and you get items and stuff, so there's no reason not to. But otherwise, you know, stab right as I cut off and say, oh no. Or, you know, not oh no. What am I talking about? Dance. Now I'm a little worried. Is there anyone up here? No, okay. I was pretty sure, because it was like only 2 spaces wide, but I wanted to make sure because I didn't want to leave Ninian just completely open like that. Speaking of leaving things completely open, I am leaving my my mages completely open like this, and that's probably not a good idea, but I'm doing it anyway. I'll regret it probably, or I won't. One of the two. I can leave Lynn there to stand guard by Merlinus for now. Then... Honestly, this is a relatively small map, which I'm okay with. So I think is this our first time seeing Women Rider? Well, it didn't last very long. Alright. There's another one. And I guess I chose the right person to go forward, because he has weapon advantage. Oh, yeah, no. He can take it. One thing this is completely off topic, but one thing I'm actually really excited for is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's looking really, really cool, and honestly, I'm just really excited to see them doing something new with the story. Emerald eyes and lustrous blue hair. She was so beautiful. Beautiful beyond words. If only I could see her again. A lovely knight of Foray, searching for her lord. Wonder why she's a knight. Same knight and me. That's a dream of a dream. Ah! I was just thinking out loud. You didn't hear anything, did you? Ah! You mustn't tell anyone. Promise me, you mustn't. You're a noble of Foray. Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes, about that knight. Yes, very pretty and wearing white armor. She said she'd be back again. Sure you'll be able to find her. Alright, let's just keep working on these units, honestly. Just cutting through as many as we can. And, oh, there's an archer there. What do you got? He's got a poison bow. I'm gonna deal with him first, even though, honestly, I think the other guy's more of a threat. We can hit him. Maybe. Yeah. I don't like getting poisoned in this game. I don't like getting poisoned in any game, but Fire Emblem in particular, it's always bugged me. Alright, got a Nancy Toxin. We can put the chest key back. Honestly, that might not have been a good idea. Kinda instantly regretted that one. Not gonna lie. Sarah getting some combat. Not very exhilarating combat. Oh, never mind, she got a critical. That's exhilarating, right? Here. Let's send Rebecca down to this Ballista. Yeah, it sounds like the name of a country in my D&D game. No, Ballista. And we can have Florina visit this house. You're a mercenary. You all look like you've been fighting for years and years. What kind of tactician would put together a group like yours? Man, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, we honestly covered most of the ground in this map. Sorry, you were saying with that axe? I mean, honestly, I'm surprised it hit. Oh, he's got shine. I think that's a spell we haven't seen yet. Alright, now let's get Ellawood out of here. Get Ninian even further out of here so we can dance for Ellawood. And now we'll keep going. Let's see. Gonna have Sarah finish off the Brute. Now, it might be a little reckless of me to put my healer in the front lines, but honestly, I don't feel all that threatened by these guys, if I'm being real. I don't know, it's just, I'm pretty over-leveled as it is, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more grinding, but trust me, later on, this game will kick your butt. Holy crap. Like, I did this grinding when I played the game personally, and I still had trouble. Hey, wasn't that a Wyvern Rider that flew by here a while back? I want to know what Burns Wyvern Riders are doing here. Are we under attack? Come on, do something! I've heard that the Wyvern Riders are fast and really tough. Sure, errors of magic can bring them down, but this will cause them trouble too. It's a Worm Slayer. Here, take care of him. I've always really liked the design of the Worm Slayer sword. And it's also really good for dealing with Wyvern Riders because, surprise, surprise, the bad guys use a lot of dragons. I don't think I've checked the shops. Heal, Mend, and Lightning and Flux. I don't think we need any of those. We can have Sane go to the armory real quick. One thing speaking of shopping, one thing I did off screen was I actually sold a blue gem that we had. I don't actually remember when we got it, but it was laying around in the in our like storage, so I didn't want to like not use it. I forgot we already saw him. Okay. Now yeah, it's on our turn. Now, where are the enemies? Looks like there's one over here. They're probably all out here, honestly. And we wanna do our grinding before that. So, gonna get all the units I want to level up over here, and I will see you guys when I'm done. See, that's what I mean. Hector got poisoned. Looks like right before he's gonna go in the arena too. Sarah gained a level up, and it's her first level up as a bishop. Herc gained a level up in that battle. And here he's getting attacked again. He got poisoned. Damn it. Oh shit, the boss. Fuck. Well, the boss actually is running over here. So that worries me a little bit. Because I don't want to fight the boss yet. On the bright side, we did get Elwood up to level 20. And that is one of the things I want to do. So, next up, I'm actually going to have Urk come over here, get the antitoxin, trade it for a Vulnerary, and I'm going to Ninian dance for him. Because I think Urk is the one I want to do next, so use the antitoxin. We're probably going to want to get that back from him, honestly. Mend him, and then we can hopefully get a couple more battles out of this before it abruptly ends because the boss moved for once. And I didn't think he did on this map. Weird. I actually probably get this house, actually, of all. Well, I still can. You need special items to change classes. There's the items different for different units, too. Cavaliers and Knights need a Knight Crest. Folks skilled in magic and stave needs a Guiding Ring. And Wyvern Riders and Pegasus Knights need this, an Elysian Whip. You can have it, don't be shy now. Not like I'll ever be able to use it. Okay. So we can use that on Florina once we get her up to level 20. Actually, we could technically use it now. But I like to let my units get up to level 20 first, because then you get the most stats out of it. There's a lot of debate on whether or not that's actually worth it or not, but it ends here. Your journey is over, and only oblivion awaits you. Oh, that was pretty great. Your journey ends here, only oblivion awaits you. Yes. Okay. Alright, what you got, buddy? He's got a hero crest. I mean, we might be able to steal that, but we don't have a thief with us. Honestly, we'll have more than enough that we need later. Here, let's see. 17. Rebecca, 15. Urk, 17. Okay. I'm gonna try and basically stall this out for as long as humanly possible. What does he have to hit us with again? He has a steel bow and a silver axe. Means we want to keep swords. You know what? Elwood, actually, I want you over here. Seeing as how you're level 20. And he's a sword user. Like, yeah, he's our lord, and if he dies, we have to do this all again. But, I'd rather have a sword user that can kinda survive than Hector, who might get hit because he doesn't have weapon advantage. So, that's my plan. Let's see how it goes. Well, that's it. That's all the grinding we can do. We killed him. On the bright side, Shyguy gained a level up. 20 strength. Crap. Hey, are you okay? Sorry to worry you. You don't have to push yourself so. We'll have time for morning when this is all finished. For now, in my father's name, I will do everything I can to stop Nurgle and protect our lands. I see. So, what do you have in mind? We need to see Marquis Ostia. My brother? After all we've learned, we can't not tell him, can we? Sure, I guess. Hector? Why that odd expression? Hector doesn't want to meet Lord Arthur. He's been lax in contacting him and is afraid to face him, right? What? And how did you expect me to send him any messages? When we're traipsing about the Isles like merchants on a holiday. He's gonna be so mad. Come here! They're both in good spirits. It's a lot better than giving in to despair, I suppose. Lord Elwood, are you feeling better? Marcus, I'm fine. I know I worried you. About Lord Albert. At my own discretion, I sent a message to Lady Eleonora. I see. Thank you, Marcus. That was well done. I thought she should know as soon as possible. The Marquis' final moments were so very noble. Lord Elwood, Commander Marcus! Is that you, Isadora? I finally found you. I'm glad you're well. Isadora, what are you doing here? Don't tell me something's happened to Mother. No, Lady Eleanor is well. Do not worry. When word of Lord Albert's death reached her yesterday, she said not a word. She merely gave her full attention to the messenger. Mother. Then she issued me orders without hesitation. She commanded I deliver this sword to Lord Elwood and remain at his side. But Macassar's defenses will be short-handed. Lord Elwood, please, understand your mother's feelings. Lord Albert is not coming home. All your mother can do now is pray for your continued safety. Obey your father's dying wish. That is her message to you, and I have delivered it. Why not petition Ostia for reinforcements to help Lord Castleforay? Good idea. I so would ease my mother's fears and bow to her wishes. It's that thinking that makes you Lord Elwood. Our battles are like nothing you've ever prepared for. Are you ready to face them, Isadora? Yes. I will serve with my very life. Shyguy, is something wrong? Oh, you were worried about me. I apologize for all the trouble. I'm fine now. I have my friends to lean on. Hector, Lindis, and you, Shyguy. Thanks to all of you, I'm getting stronger. I'm coming to believe that together we can overcome anything.